Rusty Dog says good day. Laura says yo Rich. What's up, fellas? Daniel Barry Sports Highlights says yo. Slars, I will continue my streak of watching streams. Rusty Dog, sorry about yesterday when those racists got to me. It happens. They get to me too. Trying to change my thumbnail here. There we go. Cats really did a number on my house while I was away, by the way. Peed on my desk, broke some stuff, as, cats do. The problem is that they peed in the back of my desk, meaning that there is pee under my computer. Which makes it very hard to clean up without absolutely pulling the whole thing apart. God, I cannot even imagine what it looks like back there. And I don't want to. I mean, one day this computer will completely fail, and I will have to get rid of it. And when I do,
this is a real B&H customer.
I'm very likely going to have to get rid of the desk. But it's bolted to the wall. Oh, Azza. Yeah, love you. Thank you, Azza. Don't recognize the name, though. Child of God. Hi, Richard. Ibo Razofficial. Bro. Turkish American win. Okay. Rusty Dog. Azza, love you too. Dome shots. Just farted. Now my ass burns so bad. Okay. Random Y Tuber sent me bread. The Warrior, take a diarrhea dump for us and don't wipe. I need to get off. No. You need professional help. Child of God. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, I mean, such is life. Solaris, what's the picture of today's stream? This is a ground flower firework I took on the 4th of July. Rusty Dog, how old is your computer? 13 years. Won't live much longer. Riley for the world. Hi, Richard. What's up, Riley? JFK, like Chris Farley's sister's stream, stop playing. Solaris, JFK from that Call of Duty game. VM, fake Rusty Dog is crazy. Rusty Dog, change my profile picture instead of the boring R. Yeah, it does make you look a little bit like the fake Rusty, though. Child of God, my cat Latka passed away in November, born in my house, died in my house, with me to the end. Yeah, well. One of my cats is in here somewhere, in my house anyway, and he wasn't doing too great when I left, so, and he's my oldest animal, so I don't know if he's still going to be still alive. But I mean, you know, he doesn't come when I call him most of the time anyway. Solaris, oh, you're white. Okay. Man, I like the blue color better. Rusty Dog, my depression. El Pistofo. El Pistofo has entered the chat. VM, if you're the real Rusty Dog, when is your birth year? Artmore. Hey, Richard, how are you, man? Moderating the latest disaster here. As I just told everyone, cats peed on my desk. Now I've got cat pee under my computer. Artmore, hey Rusty Dog. Shaki, are you a Zionist? Yes, I am. A proud Zionist. I believe that my people have a right to live in Israel. And to live in general. I mean, living in general is good. Toast Malone, Paul Stanley, Clint Gage, what is going on, Richard? I'm dealing with a tropical storm. Wow! In Texas? I mean, the old joke is there's a man who prays for rain, and he says, "Oh, dear God, Lord, give us rain." I mean, I've seen it, but my son hasn't. Wow. I hope you're staying safe out there, Clint. Rusty Dog, hey VM. VM, sorry we had an imposter with a similar PFP, so I don't know what to believe. Artmore, Richard, I'm thinking of getting a cat. I always been a dog person. Do you recommend me getting a cat? Well, are you allergic? If you want a cat, I recommend getting two because they keep each other company and they're not a lot more work. And I would give you a calico and a bicolor, Skittles and Kiss. Neither of them are fixed, by the way, but you know, you can rename them. Solaris, haha! Now you have a cat pee on desk. Oh, it was always there. It's under the stuff. And I have to rip this desk apart to clean it, basically. Because there's just, this desk is covered in things. You know, it's 2 printers, a scanner. Yes, they did pee on my printer. Again. There's a cover on the printer, so I mean, at least it's not trash, but I can definitely tell there's some pee on there. May have gotten to the paper tray. Oh, F my life, bro. VM, how do you do, Rusty Dog? El Pistafo, monitor pic of electrical explosion. It's a firework. Rusty, g'day, Art. I'm fine. Sprunkin fan, jump in the Cadillac, girl. Put some miles on me. Ardmore, Riley, to and no, I'm not allergic. Male, or vice versa. I believe Star is a male. He's not terribly friendly right now, but getting him cleaned up would probably make him more friendly. Skittles is a girl. Um, as I say, neither are fixed, but yeah, two cats keep each other company. These two cats know each other. Bringing them out of this environment will likely make them a lot calmer. But Skittles has a tendency to fight with Caramel, but not with Star. Brandon, hi. My last time I saw you, you weren't in a good way. Have things picked up for you? Not really. I mean, I am monetized, Brandon, and I am finally making money on YouTube, but my last month on YouTube did not count for one shift as a security guard. So doing this for an hour to 2 hours a day is not helping. You're Boyka. You're a big dude. Yes, I am. Rusty Dog. Solaris, including me, you didn't really joke. VM. That's right, Rusty Dog. Solaris. Nah, because I didn't want you. You had purple R profile. Yeah. Rusty Dog is giggling. York broke. How much you do eat per day? None of your damn business. VM, Rich, what's your favorite chocolate? Snickers. Solaris, milk chocolate, best chocolate. Josh Bills. What's good, buddy? I actually like the dark Mars bar. I haven't had one in like 15 years. But the dark chocolate Mars bar before, or more than I do the regular Mars bar. But then, they just have more chocolate flavor to them. VM, I just had a chocolate turtle and it was good. Solaris, dark chocolate comes second. York broke. How to pick up Jew girl. Okay, you're just getting weird. You're getting a 30-minute timeout. Do you like white chocolate, Solaris? White chocolate does not exist. It's white, it's chocolate fat. It's not chocolate. Technically, white chocolate is not classifiable as chocolate. Rusty Dog, chocolate is chocolate. VM, I tend to agree, but I do like Hershey cookies and cream. Solaris, yeah, cookies and cream, good. Guys, seriously, I'm fat enough. Solaris, put planned white chocolate is so bad. Relic 187, pizza dough or... Right. Josh Bills, this is Seth Rogen's brother. Rusty Dog, I am the only one that giggles on here. Solaris, not anymore. VM, you must like chocolate turtles then if you like Snickers. I don't know if I've ever had one. Brandon, not good. Hope things pick up for you. All the best from Australia. Thank you, Brandon. You know, 99% of my problem comes down to money. I make enough to cover my bills, but not enough to better myself. It's really disturbing. Charlie Blaze, I love you, Richard. You the best ever. No homo. Rusty Dog, don't get Hershey's here. Stone Papa Smurf, did you know that kosher Coca-Cola doesn't have high fructose corn syrup? They make kosher Coca-Cola? That can't be a thing. It is a thing. Coca-Cola kosher 2 liter. All says they're sugar-free, though. I personally don't think artificial sweeteners should be considered kosher. But that's because they give me the runs. Mike. Richard, how are you doing, my friend? I am alright, Mike. Relic 187. Enjoy your night, brother. Solaris, who covers turtles in chocolate? Strange people. Solaris, who covers Mad Mike? Hey, my name is Testicles. No, your name is Mad Mike. Turnum Vivum, did you make any money today? I went to work today. You actually don't find out how much you make. Show you my analytics. Okay, these are my analytics, and you can't see it, but it says that I made $205.16. All right, and last update is the 5th, on which I made $20.73. Okay, that's YouTube for you. Today is the 6th, so I don't know how much I made today. Eventually, the analytic will catch up, and this area will be blank, showing that they haven't calculated the 6th properly yet. But what happened was that used to be you got paid per click, okay? So people made bots, programs that would click on the ads over and over in order to get you money. Well, the advertisers don't want you to do that because they pay per click. So they had to start vetting and looking for bots. So every way there is to cheat YouTube's algorithm, YouTube is coming up with a way to cancel that. So that's YouTube for you. And in fact, I think the reason I got monetized is probably because the economy finally got so bad that people said, I can't waste money on YouTube. So, it removed a lot of creators. Anyway. Oh, VM, OMG, Rusty, I love Tim Tams. Charlie Blaze, 99 problems, but a female dog ain't one. No, I got 99 problems and my sister is one. VM, Australian chocolate is really good. Upstart, if you stop popping, you would be more wealthy, but you chose not to. Pooping? If you stop pooping? What are you talking about? Solaris, bro, Tim Tams are so amazing! Tim Tam. I'm gonna write a Tim Tam. Or have I? Let's see. Oh, Tim Tams. I think I have had a Tim Tam. I'd add them to my wish list, but I just got too much stuff on there. Perfect situation, let love down the drain. Here's the pitch, slow and straight. All I have to do is swing and I'm a hero. But I'm a zero. Rusty Dog, Teenage Mutant Kung Fu Chicken. Solaris, Rusty Dog, I'm sorry to tell you this. Caspian Paddock, is that jizz cat hair or snot on your shirt? Cat hair. Solaris, fairy bread is so bad, man. Fairy bread? Rusty Dog, VM all the time. VM, lucky guy. Stone Papa Smurf, WW3 will be in ick test for gnats. An IP test for gnats? Okay. Or Gantz. Whatever. Solaris, Rich, I can't wait when you will be in retirement home while we're partying in virtual strip club in 2035. Okay, Rusty Dog, the picture looks like lightning striking ocean. Hmm? Kind of see it. That's a painting. That's not. Yeah, like I say, this is a ground flower, what we call ground flower in America. It's a type of firework. Stone Papa Smurf, they sell Tim Tams in Israel? I don't know. Roth, God, good evening, Dad. Okay. Rusty Dog, I don't eat fairy bread. Stone Papa Smurf, World War III IQ test for the Gentiles. Oh, dear God. That would be very bad. Solaris, Blue Heart, Two Heart. Pam Bean, hi, watching for the first time from Michigan. Cool, Pam. We basically talk about how much my life sucks and current events. So, if you have any weird philosophy questions, the other day somebody asked me how many days the Battle of Gettysburg was, and I remembered correctly. Then I looked it up and made sure. Roth, missed you, Dad. Coon beef hash. I've been a few of your lives, and you still can't read my name. Coon beef hash. Well, okay. Well, let's.
Cool beef hash. Cool beef hash.
Yeah, it's coon beef hash. How do you pronounce it? VM, did you celebrate Hanukkah last year? No, I did not. I have no one to celebrate with. Roth, have you heard of female musician Jenny Talia? She has such a beautiful voice. No, I have not. Solaris, he's dyslexic. Indeed, I am. Coon beef hash. You got it that time. You always say corn. No, I say coon. Coon beef hash. That's. I have said corn, I know that, but mostly I say coon. Oh. Rusty Dog, what is Hanukkah? Mr. Croissant, your life doesn't suck. Chin up, bro. No, my life does suck. Cartoonishly so. I mean, at my work, they're now debating whether they're going to let security use the restroom on the ground floor. And there is no other restroom for us to use currently operational. So they're going to have to bring a crew in to repair a restroom because it's a historic building and most of it's closed. And then I'm going to have to go up 5 flights of stairs to take a leak. Which is illegal, but don't get it. So, Rusty, Hanukkah is sort of like Jewish Christmas. If if I'm not, it's been a long time. If I'm not mistaken, might have been the Temple of Masud and the Eternal Flame. We Jews have an Eternal Flame, and under siege of the Romans, the flame was extinguished, and we recaptured our temple, and we only had enough oil to burn for one day. So we sent people to get more oil to light the eternal flame, but we lit the eternal flame anyway. And as a miracle, the eternal flame burned for 3 days, or for 8 days, with one day's worth of oil. And I believe then the temple was eventually retaken by the Romans and all the Jews were massacred. So, not exactly a fun story, but so this is the holiday of Hanukkah, and many people say that the only reason we celebrate Hanukkah is so that we don't have to celebrate Christmas, because we Jews are becoming too Christian. And so we have the menorah, which is a candelabra of 9 candles. The center candle represents the eternal flame, and the other candles represent each day. And like the first day of Hanukkah, we light 2 candles. The second day of Hanukkah, we light 3 candles, and so on and so forth. And this is a holiday like Christmas, where on every day we, have a celebration and we give presents. Hanukkah is not as involved, though. I mean, there are more involved versions of Hanukkah, but, we Jews pretty much just celebrate Christmas. And then Hanukkah. We do both. Stone Papa Smurf. Today, Israel airstruck Yemen, main airport. No one's leaving. It is not wise to attack Israel. Roth. Yeah, I love Jenny Telia. Solaris, double chin up. Very funny, very funny. But tell that to your mom. Tommy Slovakia. May the force be with you. May the Schwat be with you. Solaris. Okay, I'm joking. Josh from Jersey. Why do you consume so much sugar and alcohol if you're diabetic? Just curious. I actually do not consume a lot of sugar and alcohol. Those videos, I've explained in the videos time and time again, Josh, that I'm a food blogger. I write about food, and in writing about food, I have food, so I have to do something with it. So, consuming them in those videos. My diabetes is in remission, so it's getting better and better and better. And with maybe another 6 months of solid exercise and diet, I will no longer be considered a diabetic. Okay, so the videos are so that I don't leave the soda so long that it goes rancid, because I have a tendency to do that. So I'm forcing myself to consume at a rate that does not trigger my diabetes, but does permit me to finish off the product in a timely manner. Lieutenant Aldo Rain, I'm black. Okay. And I'd like it if all other blacks would stop acting like a bunch of savages. There, I said it. I would like it if all of my people would act like my people. But that's just not how the world works. I guarantee you that if I go up to... There's a purebred Ashkenazi at my work. Okay? I guarantee you if I walked up to her and gave her the 2 affirmations I gave the last rabbi I spoke to, she would not know what I was talking about. Roth, coon beef hash. Sounds like suspicious name with a slur. There is no way that's an actual name. Um, yeah, Roth, because you don't call coon meat beef. Beef is cow. And a raccoon, I don't know if there's a name for raccoon meat. Um, I could actually probably give you an approximation of it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, Danny boy.
Raton laveur. Raton laveur.
That would be what we would call raccoon meat. Because in meat, the French is the point of delight. So okay, so Rusty Dog, color doesn't come into it, Aldo. Yes, for all of you that don't know, Rusty Dog is actually of a darker skin persuasion. He is Aboriginal Australian. And proud, as he should be. Rusty, may I say you have a beautiful people. Anyway, Solaris, coon beef hash, here where there's multiple Australians. Coon beef hash, coon, my last name, coon beef, hash, my cannabis brand. So, coon beef hash, are you a very wealthy cannabis lord? Roth, Richard is going through a lot right now, but we are here for him. I love that guy. Good humor and very tolerant over dumbasses like me saying stupid-ish of this guy. When have I not been going through a lot of stuff, though? I mean, sometimes I wonder if just, isn't that everybody's life? Then I look at everybody else and I'm going, they're not freaked out. Rusty Dog, don't say coon, that's a slur. Technically it is, but it's the guy's last name. Josh from Jersey, the Bengals had an eternal flame too. Yeah, Josh, many cultures view fire as having magical qualities. And in fact, Hanukkah is sometimes referred to as the Festival of Lights. Because, that's what we do. But I do believe that Ramadan, which is a Muslim holiday, could also be referred to as the Festival of Lights. But I think that's more like Muslim Halloween. Do understand something that celebrating Jewish holidays is a way of declaring your Judaism, is a way of celebrating your culture, is a way of saying to the world, I'm not just like you, I'm me. Okay? And it's a way of owning yourself. I heard a kitty. Caramel! Caramel! That's not caramel. Ugh. Wish I knew where my caramel was. Coon beef hash. Coon, my legit last name. Solaris, coon beef hash. I feel sorry for you. Hey, maybe he makes a bundle off selling hash. I mean, hey, coon beef hash. Where are you? Where are you located? Where can I get your product? I've never had cannabis, but when I resolve my mother's estate, I would like to try some. Maybe microdosing too. I don't know. Solaris. Can't imagine that's like being named John Ish. Dude, seriously? Rusty Dog, giggle. Jen Ramirez. Good evening, Richard. What's up, Jen? VM, giggle. Rusty Dog, VM. Another giggler, welcome to the club. Josh from Jersey, okay, good. Solaris, I said giggle 2 before, and I'm club. Rusty Dog, good day, Charlie. Micron, John Jacob Jingleheimer-Schmidt. Oh, hey, am I pronouncing that right, Micron? Macram? How do you pronounce that? Nick Ram? Solaris, the only holiday I celebrate is my birthday because my ego needs to be fed high premium quality food. Interestingly, Solaris, in certain forms of devil worship, the most important holiday is your birthday and you celebrate it however you wish. Mike, you should make a movie about your work like The Stuff Comes Alive at Night. I so wish I could. I mean, I don't have... Well, I mean, I've written a few films, so I have the chops, but... I mean, getting a film crew in there is kind of the issue. And I've thought, like, maybe I could just have, like, the guard running around and something basically chasing him that he doesn't know about. But the problem is that I don't have access to, like, 6 of the floors. So, well, I really only have access to the ground floor and the basement. So I don't really have a lot to work with. Tractor 80. Hey, should try salads. I have had many salads. I have reviewed every salad at Jack in the Box. McDonald's has stopped selling salads, and so has Carl's Jr. I guess I could start doing the Farmer Boy salads. But I mean, they're kind of a distance. Macram. Where's the beef? Like, where does the word beef come from? French.
Bœuf,
That's how it's said in French.
bœuf,
Beef.
beef,
Origin, Latin, bos, bov, ox. Old French, bœuf. Middle English, beef. So it comes from the French. Typically speaking, when a thing is a object of toil, like a swine or a cow, it's said in the Saxon or German, like, pig is swine. When it becomes a thing of delight, it tends towards the French. That was told to me by a man named Elliot Orcutt, who is the man who laid out the streets of Orange County. And I cared for him as he died. Why is my life so unpleasant? Rusty Dog, what do you call fried cannabis? Hash brown. Charlie Jones, Rusty Dog, good day, mate. Roth, welcome back, McCram. Tractor 80, is he a ginger? No, gingers have freckles. John Henry, Snooky Pookie Dookie Poo. Rat Tech, why does he always skip my chat when I mention the bodies? Solaris, bodies of what? The dead bodies. Rusty Dog, Mikaram, a cow, once kicked a guy in the guts, and he said, beef! Rat Tech, corpses. You're not very funny, are you? Mikram, Mick is the beginning of my name, Michelle, and Cram is my last name. I don't have a pronunciation for this username, really. I accept what you say. So it's Mikram. Or Mikram. Solaris. Yeah, actually, I see why. Troubled Chap. Hey, it's my buddy Gabe Horn's birthday. Really? Rat Tech. Is actually impossible to have this many flies without a decaying corpse nearby, just saying. These are gnats. Don't know why they're here. VM, were you ever accommodated for your dyslexia during grade school or college? I was registered as a disabled student. Okay. And there are certain tests I was able to take on the computer because of my condition. It was, by the time I got to college, I spell about as bad as everybody else. So there was, I have a program that reads for me, so that's how I check my work. But, I did have some accommodations. Very few. Rusty Dog, Charlie, huh? Charlie Jones, never Rusty. Rusty, huh? He says never mind. Pink Rabbit, hello Richard, how are you? How is your night? It's just starting, sweetheart. Charlie Jones, Rusty Dog, I'm in good spirits today. Solaris, Rusty Dog, Venarchy Visnarker. Charlie Jones, Rusty Dog, I'm in it. No, I think I did that one. Maybe I should skip a bit. Oh, Charlie Jones, just spread the love. Solaris, says Rusty Dog. Solaris, never mind, Rusty. Solaris, just spreading the love. Rusty Dog, okay. Rat Tech, biggest gnats I've ever seen. Solaris, biggest gnats you ever seen? Pink Rabbit, trouble chat being gay is a sin. Love gay. Jacob the factual guy, your belly is so chubby, it's a whole continent. Jacob, you cannot see my belly. So, liar, liar! Rusty Dog, moths fly with their legs apart. You ever seen the size of a moth's balls? Rat Tech, I had a dead squirrel in my attic and it spewed flies for days. Luckily, it had my trusty bug assault. Josh from Jersey, do you cook? If so, what are your go-tos? I do cook. I don't really have any go-tos though, because I'm always trying new things. But when I lived with family, I made a lot of steamed vegetables and a lot of meatloaf, which were very, very common. I've made meatloaf, turkey loaf, lentil loaf, all kinds of loaf. I tend to cook meat in the oven, like a sort of like a vindaloo, which is fine. But I've gone through a lot of phases. Like I used to have meat and potatoes all the time, and I would generally cook the potatoes with barbecue sauce. And that was when I was younger. And then, as I got older, I made varying things. I do make a lot of soup or stew, which is just because it freezes well. So you make a big pot of stew, and then you've got vegetables and protein, and you generally use a very complex carbohydrate, and that means you can freeze all that, and then you've got food for days. So, just one of the things I do. Roth, have you tried carnivore diet at all? I'm sure your argument would be that it's expensive, but if you cut all the snacks, carbs, and so forth, you have plenty of money saved and spent on meat. Roth, I have a channel that is supposed to be about my health, and everything I do there is supposed to be semi-permanent. The carnivore diet would fall under what I call a class 2 diet, and it's not something that's supposed to be a permanent change to your life. The only changes I'm supposed to make are permanent ones. I'm not supposed to, okay, I'm going to lose a lot of weight. Let me go to the gym 5 hours a day and run. I'm not supposed to do that. Okay. What I'm supposed to do is say, how much exercising should I do if I were healthy? Do that much. Because it's like my old man, he would go on these crazy diets and he'd lose weight and he'd gain it back. And that's just who he was. And this is the problem with crazy diets, is that you go on these roller coasters. You gain the weight, you lose the weight. You up, you down, you up, you down, you up, you down. If you're going to change your life, change it for good. Do you like fish ticks? 3 from heaven. Fish tacos. Rat Tech. There's literally a bug crawling on your arm right now. I don't see anything. Luke S., who are you? I am Richard Leland Neal. Tractor 80, just stop eating. But your mom tastes so good. The Butcher Whacker, or the Bushwhacker? Whoa. It's Tim Dillon. Sick Tyson. What do you call a wolf you can't see? A werewolf. Palumbo de Lumbo. Drink more plain water. Eat more furs. Do workout. 3 recipes to lose weight. Rusty Dog. If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Solaris. Rusty Dog. That's deep. Even though I don't have eyes on anyone. Rusty Dog, it's a Garth Brooks song. The Bushwhacker. Bushk, like the beer.
Bush.
Oh, so Bush. Did I just lose signal? Server not found. Solaris, embarrassing. For me. Benow. Thoughts on Bush Apple? No thoughts. The Bushwhacker, mid. Benow, slander, VM. I hate how these new gens come onto the stream for the first time and give the most basic health advice as if it applies to you or would even remotely change anything. That's very true, VM. I was thinking the other day, I could do a full pyramid bench with a 5-pound bump and go from max to bar, which would be as perfect a workout as I could get for my pecs. And then I'd still be fat, and people would give me the same stupid advice. Rat Tech, man, if An ant crawled on me. It makes me itch all over for the rest of the day. Congrats on your resilience to pestilence. Bin Meow, I am the consumer, and let me tell you, it's top tier. Okay. Josh from Jersey, what is your favorite apple? I would believe the Golden Delicious or the Pearl would be my favorite apple. Red Delicious apples don't last long but look good. And Granny Smith apples last a lot longer because they have a higher acidity, but their tartness can be unpleasant. Although normally if I'm buying an apple, I'm getting a Granny Smith because I want it to last. Beast Hunter, bro, my country is at war, I think. What country is that, Beast Hunter? Rusty Dog, did I try in every way to shower her every day that she's my only one? Beast Hunter, I may cooked before GTA 6. Rat Tech, where are the cats in the other room? Be now, Richard, what did you do before YouTube? Security. Rusty Dog, Josh, Granny Smith because it's a Australian. And there was a Granny Smith. McCram, what do you believe about consciousness? We are ghosts in a machine. Solaris, Pink Lady apples, best apple. I don't know if you can get pink ladies out here. I'm going to have to look for those. I actually do review apples when I can find a new apple. Bino, Richard, do you think consciousness is collective or individual? It's a little of both, actually. There is a collective consciousness. There is groupthink. There is people getting caught up in the stupid. That is, in a way, thanks to mirror neurons. McCram, $5. Thank you. I hate to bring this up, McCram, but should you really be giving me money? Not that I don't appreciate it, but I mean, you're here. You're being a part of this, and that is enough. Spooky Ghost, how do you feel about fruit bats? They're awesome. Want to cuddle with one. Beast Hunter, I am from India. Roth, what's the most favorite job that you ever done thus far? Working at a homeless shelter. Which ironically was also one of the worst jobs I ever had. I mean, I was gaining weight, my hair was falling out because management was so bad. But I was really helping people. At least I thought I was. I don't know. Dino, did you see the GTA 6 trailer that dropped? No, I don't play video games. Rat Tech, Beast Hunter, how do you feel about the Bloody Bombs Bloody? Mob Rules, if you had the choice to go back in time and relive your life, would you? Yes. It depends on when I go back. I mean, there are certain moments where it's like, if I could go back to this moment, I would go back to that moment and change something. Like, I would probably get to the point where I just sat there and said, to my old man, either you're taking me to a psychiatrist or I'm, calling animal or child abuse on you. Mob Rules, if you had the choice to, read that one. Josh from Jersey, take the money. Josh, I feel guilty when people give me money, I do. Again, McCram is a great person. She's very vocal on my channel. She's seen some business like me. We kind of connect on an emotional level. But, I don't want anybody giving me money they can't afford to give me. You know what I mean? Like, all I ever ask of anyone is that they watch the videos. That's all I ask. Josh from Jersey, people super chat, get into it. Yeah. Rusty Dog, what did Santa say in the brothel? Ho, ho, ho. Well, ho, ho, ho to you too, Santa. Rusty Dog, Beast Hunter, Rat Tech, great. Rat Tech, Lemo! Meanwhile, favorite author, Eric Nyland. He is the brains behind Halo. His books are awesome. VM, very nice, Rusty. El Pistofo! How many in the stream? It says 11. Let me refresh. Yeah, 14 now. Solaris. Halo, like the video game? Yes, Halo. Look up Eric Nyland. He wrote many of the Halo books, and he was the guy that wrote the story behind Halo. I've only communicated to him over Facebook, and he suffers from deep depression like myself. But one of the things I would do if I were wealthy is I would go, have a session of D&D with Eric Nyland. McCram, seen Trigon? No, I have not. Josh from Jersey, how do you get successful off views? People super chat content like they like. This is the way, trust me. Yeah, Josh. I mean, it's easier to make money off super chat. I think most of the money I have is through super chat. But, if you refresh your thing here, you'll see that ads play. These are channel view ads. And these ads give me money. Not a lot of money. They might be like 5 cents an ad, but it doesn't cost you anything to watch them. So that's what that's about. Roth, I'm a liquor company. I own a liquor company, and I actually enjoy your reviews of Wild Turkey 101 and the American Honey Whiskey. I was so shocked by how smooth and dry and dangerous the American Honey drinks dangerous stuff. Roth, what liquor company do you own? Would you send me some samples? Because I will review them. I mean, I do that. Rat Tech, don't worry, you'll be a lol cow one day. Don't give up. Rusty Dog, have you heard of honey pot ants? Yes. I've heard they're delicious. They also look awesome. Solaris, whoa, that's enough to get me hooked. VM, Rat Tech, don't worry, you'll be a funny one day. Don't give up. Rusty Dog, something to look up. They are amazing. Oh, I know about them already. I mean, I found out about them when a biologist of some kind said, I eat honeypot ants right out of the ground. McCram, what's your favorite class and race in D&D? Have you played 3.5? I honestly don't know. I haven't played D&D in more than 10 years. Normally I played a half-orc. Do understand that I'm a character master. So it's like, there were times I would show up to these guys' house to play D&D, and they would be like, okay, this is your character. And I'd be like, alright, I can work with this. One time I played a lizard man of some kind. But I mean, there was one YouTube video. It was a news video I made on a different channel, and I think I played like 5 characters, and I was sitting there talking to myself almost the whole time. Two of the characters were mice. Two of the characters were Russian. I played a foot that could talk for some reason. I mean, it was just really good. I played Donald Trump. It was really crazy. El Pistofo, have you had wasabi peas? I think I have, yeah. Rusty Dog. Rat Tech, then you can join the Giggle Club. Bien now, what is one of the happiest memories of your life? Happiest memory of my life. I was working at one of them anyway. I was working at a small club in Uptown Whittier called the Room with a Brew, and one of the other workers had brought his son there, and we played as, I had nothing better to do for a couple of hours. And the next day, his son, he comes in and his son just runs up to me and jumps in my lap. And it was just one moment that he was just so happy to be in my company that, I don't know, it just really stayed with me. That was around the turn of the century. So that kid is like, in his maybe late 30s? Mid 30s now? No. Yeah, he might have been like 7 or 8 and I was like 19. He probably has kids. Probably has a kid that age. Or he's dead. It's also possible. His dad was not a very good dad. Josh from Jersey, you haven't asked. They are given don't make it normal dilemma. People like support not me, but other people. Okay. VM, Rich, what's your go-to Subway order? When was the last time you bought from there? You could actually go to Random Street Theater and see the last time I ate Subway. I think I had one of their cookies, which are disgusting, but my go-to order is a cold cut combo with olives, spinach, and a little bit of mustard. I don't eat their lettuce because sometimes I get onions in their lettuce, and onions give me a stomach ache. Roth, it's a few stores in the Dallas area. Okay, so do you own liquor stores? You don't own a brewery or anything. You don't, make alcohol. Makes sense. Rusty Dog. Yes, rye tastes like poo. Solaris. Oh no, we're about to reach the hour mark. We have indeed reached the hour mark. Sprunken Fan. Richard live stream watching Skibbity Toilet. Solaris. We reached the hour mark, guys. Uncle POV. Oh. Solaris, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Nikram, I would definitely love to watch a D&D game where you make your friends challenge you to play the character they think would be tough. I don't know if that's what they were doing. I think they were more just being dicks. Because there was this one guy, his name was John, and he'd be like, oh, this is how your character is. And everybody else would be like, John, I think Richard would like to choose his own character. And I was like, no, I can do this. Rat Tech. What? El Pistafo. 57 Chevy or 58 Plymouth. That's a pretty wide range, bro. You'd have to show me the car. Josh from Jersey. Nobody likes onions. VM. Olives. Rusty Dog. Rat Tech. Get funny and join the Giggle Club. Tinyo O. Josh. Your adopted mom likes onions. Roth. Yes. Not a brewery, but a company that sells bottles. Okay. So, different thing. But if you know anyone who would like me to review their alcohol, sometimes distributors will give samples. You can always send me an email or something. My email is richardlelandneal@gmail.com. And, You can always be like, dude, I know this guy. I make videos, I do blog posts about alcohol. So it is a thing. Steve Laszlo, show your ugly cats. No. Rusted Dog, I love olives. Me too. Tina O, Steven. Steven Lazo is true. Herbert Johnson, hello, I'm sad. Well, why are you sad, Herbert? Solaris, I said I'm Solaris. El Pistafo, I just started collecting 164 die-cast vehicles. Herbert Johnson, how are you, Solaris? Rusty Dog, I found it. Tiny red balls. That why Elmo talks like that. Man, Rusty, what dishes do you eat that have olives? Solaris, Rusty Dog, what? Bill's transfer, do you open Pokemon packs on this stream? No, I do not. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't collect Pokemon cards. El Pistafo, I'm the model railroad world. That's S scale. Rusty Dog, VM, just olives. Solaris, Rusty, you eat olives plain? That's not a thing? I thought everybody did that. You see them right out of the can when I was a kid. Solaris, Rusty, eat olives plain. VM, Rusty, don't tell me you eat olives out of the jar. McCram, I like when people pretend to be mad, and I love when people take roasting jokes with a smile. Solaris, straight from the jar. Rusty Dog, VM, yep. Herbert Johnson, why does it hurt when I purr? P. Well, probably because you stuck it in the microwave again, dumbass. Stop doing that. VM, no, Rusty, no. Rusty, I love them. VM, that's foul. El Pistafo, I enjoy blue cheese stuffed olives. Rusty Dog, VM, no chicken is foul. Olives are fruit. Solaris, blue cheese stuffed inside an olive? Yeah, I think that's a thing. MMA1, fat. Solaris, two things I hate merged together. Herbert Johnson, the microwave is so tempting though. I told you that's why it hurts. You burnt the tip. You must not abuse the penis. Do not abuse the penis. It's a very bad thing to abuse. MMA1, try some Weight Watchers. After I try your mom. Joe Time, Air Fryer, Herbert Johnson, Richard. You are a skinny legend. Don't listen to MMA. Falser words were never uttered. El Pistafo. Pistachios are good too. Yes. Solaris. Pistachios are indeed good. Herbert Johnson. I liked and subscribed. Solaris, I gnaw on a few whenever I feel like it. What does a gay Smurf say? Gnaw, gnaw! Did you see that episode? Dartmoor. Richard, I love it when you scramble and reaching for stuff. Herbert Johnson, Richard, you are very cool. Thanks. Wouldn't describe myself as cool, but okay. Rusty Dog, have you tasted Vegemite chocolate? That is a real thing. No, I have not tasted Vegemite chocolate. El Pistafo, remember when pistachios were dyed red? Yes, I do. Rat Tech, do you live in Israel? No, I do not. Artmore, Richard is a gangster. Because, brother, gangster. VM, what did you have for dinner today, Rich? Mini pizza. I love them so much. McCram, you are cool. As cool as you, McCram. Am I really that cool? Think of how cool you are. Rusty Dog, Australian Smurf Gargamel can bugger off. Gana. El Pistafo, Richard, you are cool. Enjoy your live streams. Yeah, I mean, they can be time consuming though. Feels like I've got nothing done when I do a live stream. And normally they do end when I have to use the restroom. That tends to be the limit there. Rat Tech, what do you think of the Indian-Pakistan war? I don't know enough about it to give you a definitive answer. I believe these two cultures fight over religious grounds. And, you know, as a Jew, I abhor violence. Which, I mean, one of the things a Jewish military man said to me was, we tell all of our soldiers, shoot first and cry later. And it is only proper for we Jews to feel absolutely horrible when we take a human life. Okay? That's just how we are. So I hate to see the Indians and Pakistani fighting. You know, I wish they could come to the table and talk it out, but that's just not in the cards. Solaris, Richard, enjoy the next 24 hours of your life. That's not ominous. Rat check. Rolf. Ashley, Dustin, heard my comments to What Up Fortune McGee. Well, Ashley, you sound like a bitch. El Pistafo, yep, you sign off fast. The peanut gallery still asking questions. I mean, look. With my condition, I basically have to urinate every 2 hours. Tom legit, do girls pee out there? Tom? Ask your mum. Mecho Dillard, do cats ever grow out of living scratches on you? You are weird. Dilbert, wait, a Jew? You couldn't tell? Ashley, Doughboy. Oh, jeez, Ashley, you're seriously a bitch. Psych. ¿Cómo estás, Ricardo? Bien, muy bien. ¿Y usted? Rusty Dog. L.I. like Peanut Gallery, Snoopy, and Charlie Brown. Tom Lingell. Do girls pee out? Dude, you're getting weird. Ashley is repeating herself. Solaris. When cats bite me, I bite them back. Just kidding. VM. Ashley, you still that already, champ. And it wasn't funny the first time. Herbert Johnson. Richard, does the carpet match the drapes? Nah, it really doesn't. I mean, I've never really paid much attention to it, though. I mean, the carpet's a darker color than the drapes. Russell, who would rather have Roundhouse kick you in the face? Jessica Alba or Pamela Anderson? I think Anderson's a little more flexible. Alba, I don't think she could actually make it. McCram, girls have 2 small holes. One of your bladder for the uterus, but the hole is off to the side. And looks like it comes out of the same hole. You really need to... You think you really didn't know? Okay. Herbert Johnson, good to know, kind sir. McCram, you don't have to read that. Lol. VM, lol. El Pistafo, you guys have Texas Roadhouse in LA. We have the Roadhouse Grill. We have Dick's Barbecue Pit as well. Okay, in LA County, there appears to be 3 Texas roadhouses. No, 4 or 5. 5. And the closest one to me is on Whittier Boulevard. So not all that far. I've actually driven by it, yeah. Never been there though. Herbert Johnson, I really want some beans. Okay. Chill Guy, Roadhouse, Peter Griffin. Stolen Papa Smurf, Vegas Golden Knights just blew it. Sports team? Herbert Johnson, Barbecue Baked Beans. Elliot Stadler, So Richard, did the clown girl swallow? Yes. El Pisafo, oh, cool. You should go. Maybe. Rusty Dog, barbecue is Australian invention. El Pistafo, their steaks are good. I get green beans with bacon bits. Solaris, no, because BBC stands for the British Broadcasting Channel. Herbert Johnson, barbecue baked beans with bacon. Homemade cornbread. Oh, guys, you know, when I was in college, I lived with my sister. And her boyfriend would be over every day, and they'd constantly be arguing. I mean, constantly be arguing. So what I would do is I would make cornbread. And, because my sister can't talk when she's got her mouth full. So I would make cornbread, and my sister would eat the cornbread. She'd have her cornbread with butter and honey. And she would shut up just long enough for me to fall asleep. Solaris, cornbread is terrible when you are... Why are you guys riding on its sleeve? Sleeve? Splines? Don't you mean spines? Rusty Dog, crimes insult police by calling them bacon bits. Herbert Johnson, Tidget's genius. Brian, can you ban me, please? El Pistafo, do you cook with cast iron? I have. Not recently. Mr. Double Tap. Hey man, genuine question. How old are you? 45. Solaris. Astro. Ashley is still being a bitch. Rat Tech, can you mod me, please? Herbert Johnson. Damn. Brian, I don't want to, though. You cool. Solaris, Australians always have nicknames for everything. FR. Rat Tech, whoa. Robert Johnson, I thought you were like 32, to be honest. People often say, I mean, you can't see the gray in my beard. It's just it. Herbert Johnson, I thought you read that one. Brian, ban me, please. Brian, do you need to be spanked? You dirty boy. VM, Ashley, well, if your mother is on top of him, it becomes quite the challenge to get up, wouldn't it? Yeah, Ashley's mom needs to lose a few pounds, too. Rat Tech, I thought we were tight. Ashley, you put the wide in double wide. That's what your mom said. Then she went and got some lube. Herbert Johnson, you're a handsome fellow. Thanks. When will we change? Do you say my lady when you talk to girls? I normally would say madame if I were using that kind of vernacular. As a security officer, I actually often do speak in the frozen tense. So, I use ma'am a lot. Jeremy24, cheers from Canada. Again, if you punch a raccoon in the face, does a squirrel laugh at the chipmunk steals the food? Yes. El Pistafo, my beard is loaded with gray. How old are you, El Pistafo? I don't think you've ever mentioned. Brian, what was your fave grade in school? Eh? Herbert Johnson, very handsome. When will we change? Do you mean security guard? Yes, security officer. Michael Brogans, Richard, of the three chipmunks, who would you put the hurt on first? Simon, Alvin, or Theodore? Alvin, obviously. El Pistafo, going to be 55. Solaris. Alvin always number one, yes. Stone Papa Smurf. Dopamine addiction. Phil Perochi, what's up, Richard? Oh, Phil, you caught us right at the end. We're at like the 1 hour, 22-minute mark. Rusty Dog, are raccoons protected? In California, they are. Herbert Johnson, I'm 24. When will we change? It's not security officer, it's security guard. My employer says it's officer, therefore it's officer. Brian, what will happen if a scammer scams another scammer? Scamception. Philip Hirochi, all good, man. MJ, I want to see Richard Hula Hoop. Ashley, he's security lard. Did your parents not love you, Ashley? Michael Brogans, Alvin deserves the hurt. He likes the Zach Morris of rodent cartoon characters. Phil Perochi, working tonight? No, got off work at 6. El Pistafo, Richard, I forget. You carry pistol for work? No, I do not. I am armed certified. When will we change? Your employer is lying. Make your feel better. It's security guard. Potato, potato. G Money. Damn, he got you, Ashley. Vic Chavez. When I lived in West Covina, I saw 2 raccoons coming out of the storm drain. When I went to Cal State Fullerton, I saw a raccoon with 3 legs. Ashley, the security company he works for is a Doughboy Security. Ugh. Ashley, your jokes suck. Come up with better jokes. MJ, what shift do you work? I normally work evenings, but my other company, I work any shift they have available. Herbert Johnson, what would you do differently if you were 24 again? I try to go out more. El Pistafo, KK, Brian. Who would win in a fight, Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin? Peter Griffin. Dilbert, I am actually hard right now. Dilbert, you're always hard when you watch me. Nothing new. You don't need to tell us that. Tell us when you're flaccid. Rat Tech, why do I hear waves? Probably my fan. Philip Hirochi, going to rewatch the stream as I eat. Just go home. Ashley, Pillsbury Doughboy. Ashley, your sexual fantasies are not needed on this stream. Go do that somewhere else and wash your fingers afterwards. Vic Chavez, he was running back, no? Peter Griffin did play football at some point. The crime, I've heard Ashley is a guy's name, maybe that's why they're asking like implied but. I've met a few guys named Ashley, actually. El Pistafo, Ashley is a joke fail. Yes, Ashley is a sad little person. Pink Rabbit, Richard, what kind of beans do ghosts like? Or what kind of bees do ghosts like? Boobies. Philip Hirochi, hope I can hear the Mr. Fabulous before you get off, haha. Well, Mr. Fabulous always loves you, Philip. Just remember that. It'll be okay. I'll always be here for you. Michael Brogan's two raccoons coming out of a storm drain is a date. Wait till you see the extended family coming out. J.K. Kelly, Richard, did you ever eat the gyro like I suggested? No. Rusty Dog, if a parrot loses both legs, a vet prescribes Viagra so he has something to hold the perch with. Brian, I was choking a chicken of mine and white stuff came out. What do I do? Wash your hands. Josh from Jersey, Ashley is trans. Big Chavez, Lindsay Ashley Graham. Well, he's the bottom, you know that. Man likes a lot of decadent. Psych, how can I donate some Bitcoin? Pink Rabbit, Pishi, Bitcoin is worthless. The Cram, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Solaris, Pishi, as if you have Bitcoin. Herbert Johnson, were you born in 1980? 1979. I'm a classic. Michael Brogan's, dudes named Ashley are like the Terrys. They wish they were named Kelly. When will we change? SOB, why did you skip my last message? Well, that's not very nice, is it, when will we change? Phil Brochi, what was the best thing you ate recently? Mini pizza from Red Baron. Brian, do you like R. Kelly? The Cram, have ever seen the movie Constipation? JK, it hasn't come out yet. Vic Chavez, Lindsay Valerie Graham. Brian, do you like Bill Cosby? Do you like P. Diddy? Herbert Johnson, what was it like growing up without electricity? Dark. Elliot Stabler, send me some of Richard, I'm poor, and you got YouTube money. Pink Rabbit, my favorite part of the stream is when you misread comments, then wonder why they don't make sense. Solaris, R. Kelly, McCrab, have you ever used an Ouija board? Would you, or tarot cards? I actually have a pack of tarot cards in a box over there. Dragon tarot. And I have used a Ouija board, but it was an utter failure. Joe Time, shout out to Marty McFly. VM, oh, I didn't even think of that. Philip Hirochi, ever had Red Devil Pizza in downtown Covina? Many years ago. Kevin, tell me the top 3 countries with the most Buddhists. China, America, and Japan? Psych. Open up a Strike account and I'll send you some Satoshi, Richard. Michael Brogans, I took a dump last week so large that it was my brother. Herbert is laughing. Brian, do you wake up at 6 p.m. every day? No. Vic Chavez, on Veronica. Old Town. Mike Demand, you are awesome, Mr. Neal. Love your show. Thank you. Solaris, top 3 countries with the most Buddhist? Yes, sir. Booty? Yes, sir. Okay, guys, so it's been an hour and a half, and I gotta go. I will see you folks later. I'm Richard.